San Francisco is among the top cities for dog lovers. We love our dogs in the city, and while you might think that every dog needs a home, we found that's not always true.
As part of our efforts to build a better Bay Area, we are turning our attention to the homeless and their dogs and the care they both need. ABC 7 News reporter Leanne Melendez is here with a somewhat controversial issue.
Yeah, but we do love our animals.
Yeah,
we do. It is possible to care for both the unhoused and their animals because, you know, San Francisco has had a free clinic for dogs whose owners are unhoused. They've had it for about 23 years. It started as outreach workers who were going out to treat people living on the streets, and they found that some of them had pets who also needed care.
The city of Oakland recently did a sweep of a homeless encampment, finding a few dogs living outside. It's a picture that may infuriate some animal lovers. So we asked ourselves, does every dog have to live under a roof to be considered well taken care of? We approached the first unhoused person we ran into who had not one, but two dogs. Their names, Baby Girl and Gypsy Girl. What do you say to people who say you're not taking care of your dog properly because they're out on the street here?
I tell them, like, I give them their shots. I have food for them. You feel me? They're being loved. They're being taken care of the right way. So just because you're housed doesn't mean that you're better than me. Like,
the pets of the homeless, provided that they had veterinary care, were healthy, were well fed. The title of my book comes from that realization.
That book, titled My Dog Always Eats First, Homeless People and Their Animals, was written by researcher Dr. Leslie Irvine. Admittedly, she was once critical of homeless people owning dogs, but changed her mind after interviewing more than 70 homeless people across 40 cities, as well as social workers and veterinarians.
How about the front door closed?
Dr. Ilana Struble of San Francisco is one of the vets she interviewed.
Today's clinic, we had 50 clients signed up, 50, and each one has 1 to 2 pets.
In 2001, Struble began seeing pets who live with their homeless owners. Today, through the program called Vet SOS, she sees their animals once a month for routine checkups in the SPCA parking lot. The program is run by the San Francisco Community Clinic Consortium.
He's got something going on with his stomach.
Joseph Baker adopted Gillian after finishing a drug rehab program.
There are people out there who don't take care of them. There are. But a good amount do take care of them. And and they are their children.
Precious and Baby Girl helped Jamal Thomas get through a rough time.
I'm not sure if I would be here if I didn't have my dogs. That's how much they mean to me.
How so?
A few years back when I got them, I was going through a really hard time. And the love, the unconditional love that they have for you, you know, how much they appreciate every little thing, it shows you that there's reasons to keep going.
Every unhoused person we spoke to had the same outlook. Kimchi came into Sarah Sandoval's life after a divorce and struggling with homelessness.
Imagine life without Kimchi.
Who? I don't know. I don't know where. I really don't know where. She's everything to me.
My family is in another state. I don't get to talk to them or see them often. And it's hard all the time to be just like around people, you know? So these are my people.
That's your family?
Yeah, this is my family, yeah.
Many of them take better care of their dogs than themselves. I've heard of
We've seen that. They, many are living on limited funds, right? So they make choices, and a lot of them do, you know, purchase things, food for their pets, over their own needs many times.
Vet SOS offers their homeless clients dog items, medications, and pet food on Fridays. Back to Shy Brown, she says the people she encounters on the street have more empathy for her dogs than for most humans. Are you surprised when people tend to treat your dogs better than they treat you or anyone who is unhoused?
I don't mind that. I don't, because of the fact that they need just as much love as we do.
Now, according to the author of that book, as a volunteer for the Humane Society, she came to realize that the animals who were brought in or surrendered came from perfectly solid homes and not from homeless people. Now, people who take care of their animals on the street say they are more social and usually better behaved, the dogs they are.
Really?
Yeah. And usually, you know, I talked to the homeless people, and I remember one homeless person saying to me, you know, I spend 24 hours a day with my dog.
That's true.
How many hours do you spend with your dog? And I had to say, you're right. I go to work, leave the dog alone.
Right.
That's a good point. And the companionship that they provide
Absolutely.
is so important.
Especially for people with mental health issues.
It's an important relationship.
Very.
Thank you, Leanne.